Hi, welcome to the CrafteeManatee. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this Ribbed Stitch Christmas ornament. This ornament is super easy to crochet and it's worked in bulky yarn, so if you are an experienced crocheter, it's going to work up super fast for you. But if you are new to crochet, it's also a very great beginner project because it is just a one round repeat for the majority of the ornament. So whether you are a beginner looking for a first crochet project or an experienced crocheter looking for a quick project for the holiday season, this Ribbed Stitch Christmas ornament is perfect for you. Before we get started, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more crochet patterns and tutorials, and share this video with a friend who you think would enjoy learning how to crochet this Ribbed Stitch Christmas ornament. Here are the materials that you're going to need for today's video. First, you're going to need about 15 grams of bulky weight yarn in whatever color you want your ornament to be. We are going to be using an 8mm crochet hook or the letter L. We'll also need scissors and a tapestry needle for cinching up the top of our ornament. And finally, we will need a 60mm plastic ornament to go inside of our crocheted ornament piece. To get started, we are going to make a magic ring and make 6 single crochet stitches into that ring. And now we can pull that yarn tail tight and make a slip stitch into the first stitch that we made to help close up that ring. Now we are going to increase in every stitch around, but we are going to do that through the back loop only to start creating this raised stitch all the way from the bottom of the ornament. So we are going to work 2 single crochet stitches into the back loop only of every stitch around. So we will end up with having 12 stitches at the end of this round. So we will increase through the back loop only. And I'll repeat that 5 more times until the beginning of this round, and I'll meet you back here for the next round. For the next round, we are going to increase in every stitch around again. So we are going to increase in the back loop only of every stitch around. And this fast increase is going to help create a flat bottom for our ornament. So we're going to go ahead and work through the back loop only, increasing, and repeat that all the way around, and you'll have 24 stitches at the end of this round. And the next round is what we are going to repeat until the end of our ornament, and that is simply going to be single crocheting in every stitch around through the back loop only. So it's going to create these spirals going all the way up the ornament, and it's simply 7 rows of single crocheting through the back loop only of every stitch around. So go ahead and work those 7 back loop only rounds, and I'll meet you back here to close up our ornament. Once you have finished those 7 rounds, we can go ahead and fasten off the yarn, and you want to leave a little bit of yarn here, enough to sew up the top. And I went ahead and tucked in the starting yarn tail that would be at the bottom of our ornament here. Normally whenever I'm working in the round, something that's going to be stuffed, I don't tuck in that starting yarn tail, but because there are some holes in the fabric and because the ornament is clear, it can show through in the finished product, so I just went ahead and tucked that in. And now we can take our plastic ornament and insert it down into what we have crocheted. Our final step is just to sew up the top so that it cinches around the top of our ornament here. And to do that, I'm just going to thread our yarn through a needle. And now I'm going to insert that needle into every stitch going through and back up. And doing that all the way around, inserting through every stitch. And I'll meet you back here once we have gone all the way around to cinch up the top here. Once we have made it all the way around, we are going to just pull that yarn tail tight so that it cinches around the top part of our plastic ornament there. And now I'm going to just make a stitch and loop my needle around the opening here, this middle stitch, and that is just going to make a little knot here to help keep it secure. So now we can tuck in this yarn tail and we'll be done. And here is our finished Ribbed Stitch Christmas Ornament. I hope you enjoyed today's video learning how to crochet your own Christmas ornament. If you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more crochet patterns and tutorials. And you can find all of my other patterns on Ravelry, Rippler, and Etsy. Thanks for watching. Bye.